well, Rec 7, you trying to get me in trouble today, Rec 7. I don't know why you want to come in here and do this today, Rec 7. You know I'm technically not allowed to talk about any Matt Canada stuff today, Rec 7. I've seen people at the comment. I'd have been called every apologist, supporter, and all the other stuff in between. I don't get it. I'm just like, bro, I just tell you what I see on the tape. That's it, man. That's it. But I'm glad that you brought it up about, the play calling in the scheme, because it was there and it showed. And with execution, it can score points. When it's ran the right way, it can work. You can be aggressive and throw the ball in this scheme. You can still run the ball in between the tackles with this scheme. It still doesn't have to feel stagnant. We can have the same type of jet motion. We can have the same orbit type motion. Orbit when it's like they're kind of going at an angle, almost like an arc angle behind the quarterback. We saw Najee do it. Calvin Austin has done it. Jaylen Warren has done it. All of these different things are designed schematically to slow the defense down, to make the defense have to be sharp with their keys, to make them have to be sharp with their communication. This was some of the stuff that we were seeing back in training camp. And when I came here and I talked about why it's very challenging to deal with it, this is why. Because it's a lot of movement. So defensively, it makes it harder to double team certain people. It makes it hard for me to know pre-snap to post-snap what I'm truly going to be in, because they're not just showing it to me anymore like we've been seeing at the earlier portion of the season. To me, this is all a part of their natural evolution. We've been saying, man, you can't judge the team off the first 4 games. Let them get out that first quarter. You get to this bye, now let's see what the offense looks like coming out of it. And I thought as a whole, this was the best version of this offense that we've seen. Not only did they score points, we saw the big plays through the air. We also saw them run the ball. We saw them actually stay committed to running it, even when it wasn't the best at the time. But we still were able to commit to it. To me as a whole, I thought that this was probably one of Matt Canada's best performances. But it wasn't just because of him calling it. It was one of his best performances because Kenny actually executed it. Deontay caught his passes. Pickens caught his passes. Think about the offense line as a whole. We said Aaron Donald's name, once, maybe 2 times? So O-line as a whole did their job. The 2 sacks was off of pressure. It's off of blitz. So it's like, man, as a whole, I thought Canada did well. Like I said, it's not popular, and I don't want to get in trouble for talking about it or being called an apologist, so that's why I ain't going to go on for too much longer. But as a whole, I thought that, thought it was a good job by him, man. Thought it was a good job by him. This thing like how we always do. Now I'm going to get this out the way on the front end, because last time I waited to the end, and I kind of got in trouble, all right? So today's episode, Space Talk or Not, is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, obviously the top-rated sportsbooking app in North America. I mean, it's safe, it's secure, and more importantly, it is reliable. All right, and I'm not talking about it unless we got a promo code, which is Moats. First time using the app, download it, promo code Moats, $5 minimum deposit. You get up to $200 in draft deposit bonus money. Is a dope concept. You definitely want to check it out. But then on top of that, man, we know some people struggle with it. It's like that sometimes. When in doubt, if you're in New York and you know somebody that has a gambling problem, crisis counseling or referral services, that's the number to text. For everybody else, you already know the number to dial is 1-800 gambler. I said a 1-800 gambler.